Kensuke's Kingdom is a family adventure story based upon the book by Michael Morpurgo. It's a story about an 11-year-old boy who goes on a round-the-world sailing trip with his family and gets washed overboard and separated from his family and ends up being washed up on a desert island. Bit by bit he realizes that there is actually somebody else there on the island who's beginning to look after him, and the mystery of who that person is and how their relationship develops is what the film's about.
The story came into our lives via the producer Sarah Radcliffe. She wrote to me, and then I was working with Neil at the time. So we then pitched our version of the film, and she watched that and she loved it, and that's how we got on board.
It's not that uncommon to have two directors on animated projects, simply because of the massive workload. And when we couldn't always agree on something, we would kind of sort of lock heads and go, is there a better way then? And usually after a few hours or occasionally a few days, we come up with another idea, a fresh approach on it, like a third way. And those ideas were always the best.
For Kensuke Flashback, we had an initial way of approaching that, which was always around a drip. But our initial idea was that maybe it might go into a coconut bowl of water, and then the drip might go into shapes in the water. And again, we just thought in the end, well, that's just too complicated. And, you know, the best answer was right in front of our faces all the time, which was really just Kensuke's paintings. You know, that's what should be coming to life.
Terrific thing about animation, obviously, is how you can kind of almost shortcut very quickly the audience into somebody's way of seeing the world by changing the style of the animation. It seemed natural that to go inside Kensuke's head, he's doing these paintings which are his memories of his family, and when he would think about them, that we would just bring those paintings to life.